This conference will now be recorded.
Hey, Panos. Hello? Panos, can you hear? Hey, Scott.
Hello,
How
how are you?
good. I'm actually surprised that people are actually showing up because, OCP has a new IT. Uh, there's a lot of administrative changes. Just say that, and uh, they moved to a new platform called Groups.io, and I just noticed that on the calendar there we only show bi-weekly. Uh, we, so, but I guess most people have the hold invite and they just are still joining. Um, so yeah, I'm a little surprised. Um, but that actually made me think because we are also starting this fleet scale memory fault management work stream, and then there will be another one. Um, for us API. So should we actually consider making this bi-weekly at this point? Because it's a lot of OCP time. Mark, it seems like you're having some connectivity issues.
Yeah, you were breaking up for me there, but it looked like it was me,
Okay.
so I just rejoined.
Okay. Yeah, so I was just saying that because of this OCP move to a different system, the new invite on their calendar at least shows as bi-weekly. But I was also thinking about it that we have this, we have silent data corruption. Some of us go there. We have RAS API. We have, and I can talk to all of you because you all are aware of RAS API and it's being contributed to OCP anyway. And then we have fleet scale memory fault management. So there's a lot of OCP time. And since we are done with at least the first goal, almost done, I think Drew tells me that we are pretty done with this document. Should we consider making this call bi-weekly now?
It's okay with me.
Yeah.
Fewer meetings is never an issue.
I mean, it did help, and I apologize that I was not very regular during last 6 weeks or so. I had I had a lot of personal issues at house, water pipe leaks, and all remodeling and whatnot, and because of all that build up, and not to forget some other personal commitments, weddings and school engagements and blah blah. So because of that, there's a lot of build up at work. So I was kind of little detached. But Drew tells me that we are pretty much done with the first uh, uh, contribution of this document. So now I have to work on getting it presented and uh, formally contributed to the OCP. And as we go to the next step, I think we're already talking about different work streams for memory. I recall last week, Anil and Rama, they're going to explore about error injection. Uh, we're working with the uh, uh, CSM with Panos and others on in-band. So there's a lot of different work streams that people are focusing on different initiatives. So because of that, I thought this call may not be needed every week. Anyway, something to think about. We don't have to take the decision now. I do not expect a whole lot of attendance today. So let's see. Oh, Roy showed up. Okay, hey Roy. Drew is not going to be able to join today. I do not know how many other people have the invite, so let's see. But I don't know where we are on the document. Uh, did we have any opens, uh, Scott or Mark, that you know of on that document that we need to go and attack today, or we can wait till next week?
And I wouldn't know. I mean, Drew and I went over, large parts of it in great detail, but I've missed the last 2 weeks, so I don't
I
know
see.
what the state of it is now.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I do not know what happened I mean, I joined last week, but it seemed like it was getting wrapped up. Scott, you're going to say something? Sorry.
Well, I think, yeah, Drew tried to stamp it as a revision. So that's, I mean, I think it's
Okay.
baked for what it is. I mean, yeah, that's sort of how it goes, right? It's good. It's a huge milestone, I think.
Yeah.
So
Good. Okay. So I'll work on next steps and see when we can present it to we have to present it to IC and also to hardware management. Um, I'll seek those appointments and make those slides and all with Drew and others. So I guess it seems like then we do not have much of agenda. Rama, you also joined. I was just telling that because OCP moved to a new platform called groups.io, our calendar invite got somehow accidentally changed to bi-weekly. So as of official calendar doesn't show that we are meeting today, but those who have
Okay.
other calendar invites are here. But because we have so many other initiatives now, we have in-band, we have fleet scale memory, we have error injection, we also have some of us go to silent data, and then we have this one. I was thinking it may not be a bad idea to leave it as bi-weekly because that's a lot of OCP time. we,
Okay. This
so there's
fault
something to think about.
management will become bi-weekly. Is that correct? Fault management.
It has accidentally become bi-weekly, and because we are kind of the original idea that we year and a half ago we did think about that once we'll one day we will reach to that stage that we'll have to fork out work streams out of this project as a project, and I think we are at that stage because we're talking about in-band, we're talking about fleet memory, we're talking about error injection. So
Yogesh,
yeah,
I
yes,
think you mean bi-monthly, right? Not bi-weekly.
by
Yeah,
monthly.
bi-monthly. Yeah,
Every
yeah.
two
Like
weeks
2 weeks
would be
once.
my
Yeah.
bi-monthly. Bi-weekly would be
Oh,
twice a week.
oh, is it? Oh, wow. Okay. I'll have to check that because my whole life I believed it otherwise. Okay.
One
Bi-monthly. Okay.
question.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
One
Makes sense.
basically
question.
once every 2 weeks rather than once a week.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Thanks for that correction. I,
Yeah, you're scaring me when you go bi-weekly. I'm like, oh, yeah, because
oh,
I got other OCPs too, and you know.
no, yeah, I never thought that I've been saying it wrong. Okay. Thanks.
Yogesh,
Bye.
one
Yes.
question. One question on like how does the like if when we split multiple separate work streams, I think is it a good idea? Like you lose momentum, right? Like a lot of people. That means what was discussed there. I think is always better to merge into one thing if there is a bandwidth rather than like having like multiple work streams. Then people cannot attend and what is going on there. Then do you think like
That may be a good thought, and what we can do is we can keep it the same time on the calendar because apparently this time is the one that works for most people,
yeah yeah
and
yeah
we can say, okay, this first week we'll talk about this, second week we'll talk about this, something of that nature,
yes
maybe.
something like that. Otherwise, what will happen is like. The
Yeah.
time error injection one, like what myself and Anil discussed, is we will use this hardware management only. Like we don't want to go separate because let's say we want to get feedback from AMD, Intel, and all like and also like our enterprise friends like HP, Dell, having like same meeting will help because asking like different time zones people to join, I don't think it will work out. Then
Yeah.
a lot of less feedback will come.
Yeah. For some of the engagements, for example, memory one, we
Yeah,
have a lot of
yeah.
attendance
Memory
from
one, I
different
agree.
time
Yeah,
zones.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
No,
Okay.
memory one, I
By
agree.
the way,
But other than that, overall, I think it's better to.
I
I feel like
yeah,
it's all
I
up to
think
all as an
we'll
opinion.
keep this time weekly on calendar. I think that's a great suggestion. And but we will
Yeah.
internally we will send updates and agenda this week. What we're going to discuss, kind of,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
different people will own it. So every other week someone will have to do that. So I think that will work
Yes.
out.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
By the way, Mark, I was only 50% wrong. I checked a couple of dictionaries of Oxford and Merriam-Webster. They both say bi-weekly means occurring every 2 weeks or twice a week. So you are right and I'm right. I
Okay.
was very
Yeah.
surprised.
Okay. I'll drop off then. There is no
Um,
agenda for this week. Yeah.
okay,
Thank you all.
so yeah, I think we don't have any other agenda items today. Since
Hey, Yogesh.
yes, Anil.
Sorry, I joined a little bit late. I last time I said I will present and get the feedback. for a topic that I'm going to talk in the regional summit.
Right. You did say that. But Anil, I think you missed the part. What happened was, since OCP moved to groups.io, our invite has been changed to every 2 weeks, and that's why we have very thin attendance today.
Oh,
You're welcome to try to present to 5 of us today, but Ram has already dropped. But it's up to you. We have some time before the summit. You want to do it maybe next week then?
I'm okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because you won't get you'll get much better feedback, I guess, next time.
Sure. I can schedule next week. Now, there are 2 presentations or 2 topics. Each is 20 minutes. Do you think there'll be time to present both in the same meeting?
Depends on discussion and feedback, right? So I guess you have both of them ready. If you get to second one, you do. Otherwise, we'll do week after also. If you want to do it one now, I'm not opposed to it. It's just that we don't have too many people here. Right?
No, that's okay. Yeah, let's wait. I'm okay. Don't want to take too much time from other people.
Yeah. Yeah, and since we have wrapped up the requirements document, there are some process that I had to follow up on. So we will have full time available next week, I think. Yeah. So
oh, I didn't know that we
should have
completely wrapped up. Completely wrapped up?
There might be. Do you have any unresolved comments? If you do, then maybe you should bring it up next time. I've been out for some time because of various reasons. So I was talking to Drew. I think Scott just told me that he's versioning it, so we're getting pretty close to done.
Yeah, we're close to done.
But if you have opens, we should definitely resolve those. If you have any comments on opens that you wanted to further refine in the document, we should definitely resolve those. But we are pretty close.
Okay. Yeah, I that agree. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean that would be definitely first priority, right? And that's why I was wondering, will we have enough time to, cover 2 topics next week and finish any remaining work?
So let's do this way then. Let's do this way. This is only April 1st and 2nd week. That thing is in May, right? So maybe we can do next 2 weeks, 1 topic each, and then give half of the time to finishing up on the contribution.
Yeah, I think that would be a good suggestion.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go with that. Thank you, Yogesh.
All right, guys. Don't want to hold anyone more than needed on Friday evening. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Talk to you next time.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Bye.